Yeah, man, we chilling. Yo, what's good with it? Kenny Ken Adventures back again. Long time I haven't done a little live stream. I know it's hella late, you know. I know motherfuckers be more tuning into the playback, so I'm a busy man. It's been a minute. How's everybody doing on the playback? I don't really have anybody here right now, but we're gonna chop it up, little chop up, travel stories. I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit that happened to me. I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh shit, I should share this with some of you guys. Some of the shit that crazy, fucked up shit that happened to me in the travel when I was traveling. A lot of guys like to act like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, their shit's picture perfect. Like they got shit figured out. There's a lot of cappers on YouTube, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of idiots be capping. A lot of motherfuckers be talking that bullshit, that flea market shit. Like they're doing this and they're doing that. But they ain't doing a goddamn thing but running their flappers. That's what most of these fuck boys be doing. Yeah, man. We keep it 100 in here. We ain't no capping on our side. We tell your motherfuckers the real. I hope everybody had a good Labor Day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Milano the travel blogger. You need to put that bottle down, man. Your mind is fucked up. You got your hallucination and delusion. I don't like to mention you too much because it's a waste of time. But you be telling a lot of fiction in your fucking lives. You be talking about a lot of hearsay. He say, she say, he say, she say. But what do you say? Bullshit all day. Bars, motherfucker. But nah, we ain't gonna keep talking about these haters out here. Shit, man. The most craziest shit that happened to me in my travels, man. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it 100. Everybody like to talk about their wins, right? Motherfuckers like to talk about all, but I'm gonna tell you some losses. You gotta take the W's with the L's, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these bloggers, they like to come with fantasies and shit. But we talk about L's and W's. Yeah, we mostly show the W's. Most people show the W's, but a lot of people don't like to talk about the losses. Talk about the times where they had to pay for, the airline fucked up on their luggage and they had to, be without for a few days, or they lost their cards, or all types of shit. There's L's and W's in this trip, you know what I'm saying? In these trips, I should say. But I'm gonna tell you about the L that I took. I'm gonna tell you the first time that I ever got robbed, and it was done not by a bandito, not by a motherfucking, jack boy, but it was done by the fucking police. Can you believe that shit? The police actually robbed me, man. The first time I got robbed by the police, it was fucking Tijuana police, man. It's crazy. But check this out. So I was walking down, what street was it? I think they call it Coahuila. I would say it wrong. Coahuila. Right? It's like one of the main streets, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking down, minding my business. I seen the police pass, but I didn't know that you ain't supposed to really be watching them. The homie told me after the fact, but I'm walking, I'm watching this fucker pass me. I'm like, oh, so I'm watching. It was a female and a male cop, and I watched them, and so I kept going. They just stopped. They stopped right in front of me and jumped out like, oh, what are you doing? They try to put me against the fucking truck and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you stopping me for? So I asked me where you're doing, where you're going. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna walk. I'm just walking up the street to get me a taco. Oh. So the first question they asked is, where's your ID? I'm like, what the fuck? No, I got no ID on me. I'm just coming out of my hotel. I'm just trying to walk up the street to get a taco, like one of the street tacos. Man, they handcuffed me, put me in the fucking. I'm like, what the fuck? oh, you're gonna take you to the station. You don't have no ID. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers, man. So they drove me around like a few times, taking it, trying to scare. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get these poo butts like $20 because I had some money in my back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I didn't bring my wallet, but I think I had about maybe $60, $70 on me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm trying to talk like, look, man, just fuck this bullshit. I know what you fuckers want. Y'all want money. Here, I got 20 I could give you. So they pull up into this alley and shit, right? And they got out, they took me out the car. You know what I'm saying? The handcuffs are still behind me. They had the handcuffs tight as fuck too. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers. So anyway, bottom line, you know, they went into my pocket. They asked me how much money I got. They went into my pocket, took all my shit. I'm like, you motherfuckers. I'm like, I was gonna give you like $20 anyway, just to go about your business, because I know that's what you fuckers want. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they took all my. I'm like, dog, nah, man, you finna take all my money. That's so they don't know it. I'm telling them, I'm like, man, that's all my money, bro. And I'm looking at trying to find a badge number and shit. I'm like, what's your number? What? I started saying that type of shit. So when I start complaining about, oh, you're taking all my money, they left me with $20 because they're like, man, they don't need this gringo complaining. But they took the rest of my money, man. So I got robbed for, hey, they left me with $20. That shit was crazy, bro. He was like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Man, that shit, I felt so violated that day. That was a straight up L I took. Because ain't nobody taking nothing from me. But hey, man, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? But that was a straight L I took, man. But as far as the police in these countries, I never had any issues with any police. Even one time, I can tell you all another story. The time that the only time I ever dealt with Colombian police in Medellin was one time when I stayed in this Airbnb in Envigado, and I had the shorty over. You know what I'm saying? She was a screamer. She yelling, and so you know when you're smashing, she yelling, man. I mean, she was making a lot of noise and shit, right? So I had an asshole neighbor that was directly below me. So he called the security. So I'm banging shorty, I'm smashing. Her knock on the door, boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So I hop off shorty, put on something real quick, go to the doors. It's a security. He's like, oh man, you guys are making, you know what I'm saying? He had his translator in his hand. Oh, you're making too much noise. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. So I close the door, whatever. I commenced to banging shorty again. I don't know what did I take that time, man. I was just on one. I don't know. I didn't think I popped a Viagra that day, but I was just on one. Shorty had some good cushion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was very motivated, and I'm on the shorty. You know what I'm talking about? And I would say about 25 minutes into banging shorty, I hear like a police knock, boom, 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 boom on my door. I'm like, what the fuck? So again, I got off shorty, put on some clothes. I went to the fucking peephole, and I see these two fucking cops. I'm like, ooh. So I told shorty, yeah, go in there, and because we smoking herbs and shit. So I'm like, shit. So I just, she went to the bathroom, whatever. I mean, she's legit and everything. But anyway, I went to the door, opened the door. I'm like, hey, what's going on? He didn't even want to waste any time. This motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I was a gringo. He pulled out his fucking phone, you know what I'm saying? Started, he was saying this shit. And he was basically saying, hey, they complain on you, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, what you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? I guess the music was a little loud too as well. So towards the end, I'm being charmed. I was charming and shit. Showing respect, like respect to, saying, hey, no problem. So I could have just turned up, but yes, you gotta show them respect. So I showed respect, and homeboy just straight told me, hey, you know what? After a while, they had this tough guy look on their face before when they was talking to me, right? But when I started kind of showing respect, I kept saying, si, senor, si, senor, si, senor. After a while, I guess they appreciated showing respect to them motherfuckers. So they was cool after a while. He just told me straight up, hey man, he told me, the cop told me, hey man, put something over about. But if we have to come back again here, we're gonna have to charge you a multa, which is like a ticket and shit. They call it multa, So I'm like, yeah, no problem. I give him a fist and they start smiling and they all, what I'm saying? That's my interactions with Colombian cops. But with Mexican cops, man, you gotta worry, in TJ, you don't gotta worry about getting drugged and shit. You don't have to worry about banditos really robbing you unless you find yourself in a hood or whatever. It's quite safe. But you know who you have to worry about when it comes to concern getting robbed? The fucking police, man. That's who you gotta worry about, bro. But yeah, man. That's who you gotta worry about trying to rob you and shit, man. The fucking police. I know DI is the same thing. These cops, man, most of the times, man, they're looking for, in these countries, they're looking for a come up, man. So that's the only thing. You really got, like, overseas, you really got to be watching these fuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, shit, it's just been chilling. I just got back from TJ last week, as you could see. We had a lot of shit going on. It's kind of late, so of course there's not really too much shit going on right now. But like I'm saying, man, if you have to worry about cops, like in Mexico, you don't have to worry about banditos too much. You have to worry about the cops, man. If you're going to get robbed, 9 times out of 10 is going to be the cops. In Colombia, yeah, you got to worry about the guys in the motos, the guys that's going to hop out the motos and stick you up. You got to worry about getting scoped by the bitches. But for me, like I said, I have a program that's like I've been using for a while, so I don't be tripping off that. There's a lot of scary motherfuckers. Oh, Robin, man. I know there's a lot of stories that's coming out every week. And condolences to the families of the people that have gotten they've lost loved ones there. But they didn't seek a consultation. Y'all motherfuckers just trying to hop off the porch and just go places, knowing that places, some places you need consultation, man. Hit the motherfucking email, mrwrigglershow@gmail.com. I'm definitely doing consultations, you know what I'm saying? I've been to Colombia so many times, I can't even remember how many times. Just this year alone, I've been there like 5 times this year. Wow. Fucking active as fuck today. But yeah, just this year alone, man, it's a lot of shit going on in Medellin, dog. So, yeah, like I said, we do consultations. Fuck with me on that. But shit, other than that, man, travel stories. And if you're new to the channel, man, check out some of the past videos. We just dropped a video with Cuba Dave. Shouts out to Cuba Dave. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to him. We got part 3 coming up too, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, shouts out to Big Boss Real Talk. Shouts out to Andrew Show. I see QB Passport is in Barranquilla right now doing this thing. Shouts out to him as well. Shouts out to Ulysses Traveler as well. But yeah, man, there's a lot of weirdos in this fucking space. A lot of people have been, saying, "Oh man, this Milano nigga, he keep mentioning you." I mean, the dude is small fry, man. I don't, I could roast him if I really wanted to, but he's not really worth roasting. I mean, the motherfucker, the fucking alcoholic, man. Bottom line, he's an alcoholic and he's a motherfucking, he's a capper. You know what I mean? Capper mean the motherfucker be spitting a lot of bullshit cap. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker like to talk about people that are cokeheads and Kitty Kid Adventures is on the cokehead shit. Motherfucker, you're an alcoholic. This motherfucker. How can you talk about what motherfuckers is doing when you are fucking? You make everybody in the world know you make your living as a fucking driver, pizza driver, or whatever the fuck you do. How do you jeopardize your standard of living? How do you jeopardize your way of making income by drinking and driving? You gotta be a fucking idiot. If you're making a living as a driver, how can you? How would you jeopardize that? But you have the nerve to talk about motherfuckers as cokeheads and yeah, I'm in the house right now. I'm sipping on me some nice honey. But best believe there ain't nobody going behind the wheel after that. After a few of them shits. Yeah, man. But other than that, man, there's so many scary, so many. This sector has a lot of weirdos in it. A lot of weirdos, a lot of jealous motherfuckers. Yeah, I seen somebody somebody took my reported one of my videos that I put up. Yeah, it was called it's actually on MGTOW TV. I might put the link. I put the link on the community section. Y'all should check out that. It's a collage of some of the chicas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, other than that, man, shit. Oh, my boy's out there right now in Midi. I don't know what's let me hit my boy up and see what's going on, man. See what the scene out there is. Yo. Hey, what's up? Yo, I got you live on my live stream. Yeah, I know you're in Medi right now. How you loving it?
It's going good, Bubba. It's going good. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh man. I was liking what you was I was liking the talent that you was presenting to me today, man. Dang.
Yeah, you gotta put your work in, a little bit of Facebook work and sort out the crazy ones, and it's been pretty good.
So because we live right now, you know what I'm saying? They don't know you, but this my boy. Yeah. We've been traveling together for many years and shit, man. I know this guy, this my guy Pete.
7-8 years, I think now.
Yeah, man. This dude is he be having the baddies on deck, you know what I'm saying? So, man, your talent selection was pretty good. What was the best? I won't say we ain't gonna call no names because we live stream, but
no, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But what was your best experience of this Medellin trip?
So I always have themes, right? Like, I don't know, something always seems to happen again and again and again. You know what I mean? And this time it was like trios, right? So like one night, one girl was like, "Hey, I had a really rough night. Do you have any girls we could invite over?" And I was like, yeah, I do. I think I can figure that out. And then another girl, brought over a friend last night, and then today, this bartender I knew was like, "Hey, I always wanted to hook up with this girl. I know you're friends with her. Do you think you could?" Like basically, she wanted me to pretend that I wanted a trio with the two of them so that she could get her in bed, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. I got you.
So it was like no pressure for her. Like, she didn't have to be like, "Oh, I want to hook up with this girl." And it's just like, "Oh, this gringo's making us do this," kind of thing. And yeah, it was, for the first 20 minutes, it was as if I was not in the room. So I don't think it was about me that much, which was great. So
right.
So yeah, that was pretty good. They just left. So
that's okay. So the trio that you had tonight, was it better than the one last night?
So the one last night, I don't know if I could say this on live stream. She was a squirter.
No, they don't even know who we talking. We ain't saying no names.
No. I don't know what I don't know what words are banned or what the hell. But yes, she was a squirter. So that was so like they both kind of stand out for their own. I don't know what you call it. Merits, I guess you could say, right? Their own good points. But yeah. But no, it's a good week. It's interesting when because you and I used to travel, and the way you travel, you come down and you just go ham the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But I work from down here, right? So some days are better than others. Like some days I just get stuck working longer, later hours than it just happens to be I don't get to do much that night, But,
yeah.
So it's a little different. And then for that, I stay longer, right? So I'll come down for 11, 12 days just because, I'll pack as much in as you will in 5 days. You know what I mean? Because I'm working from the apartment most of the day. So,
yeah. Yeah, man.
No, man, it was good. It was good. I will say prices have gone up in Medi on everything. on food, on taxis, on restaurants, on groceries, on everything, on girls, everything. So it's not,
Wow. What is
just
it?
interesting to note.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen inflation. Inflation definitely has affected Medi a lot. I know the last time I was there was like with the beginning of last month, and yeah, I mean, a lot of the baddie joints, they're asking for more. But I like to. I don't know. For me, I just like to lowball them. I don't know. Maybe it's a scumbag in me sometimes, or the cheapy in me. But I'm like, I just.
With me, I just move on to the next one.
Exactly.
I mean, if I'm going to negotiate with them, they're going to come in with a bad attitude if I offer, 100 less than they want. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
There's so many. It's like I'll find someone that I'm interested in and is in that price range. So.
Right. Well, if it's someone that you really want, yeah, I get it. But at least my boy, you're not overspending like a lot of cats be overspending. They went, and that's one of the reasons why like the prices have went up, because some guys, they don't do their research. They just go down there. Oh man, they just look at a couple of YouTube videos and they see how beautiful these chicks are, and they're like, oh my god, they go down there. And there was this. Have you went to that club Glow? It's next to Yeris Park. Have you went to that spot?
No man, I didn't get over to Yeris all this week. I was in, because I'm in Laureles. I was mostly in La Setenta, which is kind of like a nice restaurant area and stuff like that. So I was mostly there. I was thinking about that today. I didn't get over to Poblado the entire trip. I've been here in Laureles.
You don't even need Poblado, to tell you the truth. Like Poblado.
No, I know. Oh, you know what I did? I went to that restaurant that Italian place I love, Il Castillo.
Yeah. I ended up going there too. Hey, and there's another joint. There's a joint in the Unicentral Mall that's pretty good. There's damn, I forget the name of the spot, but it's
Delanona. Is it Delanona?
No, I think it's another one, but it's real nice. It's like, I forget the name of it, but it's real dope. Then there's another.
I mean, you could do a whole show on restaurants down here.
Yeah, man. Damn, that's good. I'm glad you're having a good time, bro. Like shit.
Yeah, man.
I was actually supposed to be down there with y'all last week, but for some weird reason, I just had TJ in the mind. I went down there, and I know I spent way more than I would have spent if I was in Medi, man. I was so pissed about it. But yeah, man, that's cool. Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you had a good trip, man. I ain't gonna keep you too long because I know it's about almost 2:00 over there. So
yeah. But I got one more in the morning. A friend that has a car, so it's always good to have a girl with a car.
Oh yeah. I think I know who you're talking about.
Get that last one in before you leave town. So.
For sure. Yeah, man. But yeah, definitely, man. Well, hey, man, have a safe travel on the way back, man. Yeah, I'm going to the Asia next month, so I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah, man, I want to hear all about that. But yeah, man,
that's gonna be dope.
Good.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. But yeah, man. Well, shit, you on live stream, man. So this my guy, this is my travel buddy from way back in the days, way back in the DR days. I know this dude from way back in the DR days. So yeah, that's what's up, my guy. Hey, but yo, man, you have safe travels on the way back, man. We're gonna chop it up definitely when you get back.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you when I get back, man.
Oh, for sure. All right, peace. All right, one.
Later, bro.
Yeah, man. So as you hear what the homie said, man, he said the prices have went up. You guys are causing the prices to go up. And motherfuckers I heard somebody, that Milano dude was like, oh, why you what did the motherfucker say? Why are you telling me not to tell people about the of different places and scared to blow up? Because motherfucker, don't you understand? When idiots go to good watering holes, what do you think happens? I know you don't really care, right? You just go. You are overspender anyway. You're overspender. The nigga. I don't know why I keep talking about this clown ass nigga, dude, but the nigga keep talking about cheapskate. How you cheapskate, Jake? When you overspend, but you have the nerve to talk about other motherfuckers. You overspend. You went to Cuba, you overspend. You went to Guadalajara, you overspend. You spend quadruple than what you're supposed to overspend. But you're supposed to be a veteran. Oh, man, these guys are clowns, bro. I swear to God. Comedy shows, bro. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna stay too long on here, dude. I had to tell you all the travel stories. But yeah, man, keep tuning in. Kenny Ken Adventures. Shit, I'm gonna keep this a short show. It's 25 minutes. Yeah, man, we'll ride out, bro. But yeah, man, we'll fuck with us, man. We got the Cuba Dave Part 3 interview coming, and you know what it is. We out.